Welcome to dynamic content. So I'm going to show you how to set this up. Pretty much any campaign with a text or an email can have dynamic content within it. So you're just going to go to add a template. Let's go to text first. And then you'll see our default template here. So the first thing we want to do is establish where do we want our content to show up. So it might be an abandoned cart campaign. Revisit your abandoned items now. Or it might just be a section of a text or an email where you'd like to display popular products for a store. But you want to send one campaign to 40 plus stores. So this new dynamic content system allows you to fill up the products within the template without having to recreate hundreds of emails potentially per store, per audience group, price point, category, and all that. So first I'm going to drag and drop the dynamic content block into this section. And you can see there's missing images right now, which is expected. If you load up or click on the dynamic products that you dragged and dropped, the right side will change, and you can see you can show sample data. So that just fills the product so you can see what it might look like when products are actually there. I can also do large products. And then I can also swap between different styles, right? This is a mobile view, whereas an email might be a little more widescreen. So the email template builder has different settings. So I'm gonna go with small products, and then I can add as many products as I want. Keep in mind, if you don't have a large amount of SKUs in your inventory, we don't wanna show products to people that might be out of stock by the time they read the email or text or go to the store. So we're going to show you in a second how to stop that from happening. But also keep in mind that if you have additional slots, but maybe there's only 4 abandoned cart items here, the additional slots will be recommended products algorithmically because we have to fill the template. There's no way for us to know whether the template is going to be still look the way that you want it to be designed if products are missing, because you might have 5 products and then you might have a different block next to it, and we don't want to mess up your design. So they'll be pre-filled. If nothing can be found for whatever reason, we will not send that message to that user. So you can play around with product spacing, padding, heights, background colors, price color, the button here that says buy now, you can change the name of it. You can do a lot of really cool stuff with our customizer. And then we're just going to go ahead and do that. So we have 6 products total. Ignore this error up here. I'm on a testing server, so it's going to be failing. But once I have my 6 products here, I'm done with my design. I can add as many blocks as I want. I can target this to any audience I want. You're going to come up here and go to product feed. So this is where you decide what products are actually going to be filled into these slots that are just macros. So I come up here and you can see that I need to define products that can be displayed, and we're going to set filters. So right now it's all products. So anything can show up there. We can fill it with anything that we have from your inventory feed. Otherwise, we can select from pre-done ones. So user recommended, let Alpine IQ decide algorithmically what to put in here. So based on this user's engagement with your brand, your website, previous orders, all that stuff, our algorithms are going to do recommended products. So I would just select that, and then you can see some filters disappear. Another one is user abandoned items, which you can see here. It is currently grayed out because I have not turned this campaign to an abandoned cart campaign that gets triggered when somebody abandons. But if you did, you would just select that and it would fill the products with their abandoned items. And I'll show you how to flip the campaign in a second. And then you have users most purchased. So this is going to be their most recent purchases, and then you can filter from there. So I'm just going to do all from now, and I'm going to say I want products from my Denver store, and then I want all categories, so they can be in any one of these categories. And again, different industries will have different categories to select from. And then we have minimum quantity stock. So this is units in stock. So that would be 7 units of each of the products that I'm going to place here. Of the products that are going to be placed here, they must have a minimum of 7 units in stock, right? And you can change this to whatever you wish. I believe, 5 to 10 is decent though. depending on your store footprint and how many messages this is going out to, how many users that might go purchase those. And then you have a product minimum price and a maximum price. If you leave it blank, we'll decide for you. But you can set this up so that we're not necessarily recommending users most purchased. If it's papers and it's, under $5, you might not want to have a bunch of small accessories throughout. You can also hide accessories via product categories. Then I just simply save, and then I save my template, and I can do the same thing on email. So I also have dynamic content blocks here. I can do the same thing. I can change everything about it. I'm going to cancel this, but just know you can do it in both places. And then I'm going to select the audience I want it to go to. You can further filter that down, but for now we're just going to do all subscribers, and we're going to let the dynamic content blocks do its own customization. Now to set up abandoned cart, you're going to come under advanced settings and you're going to turn on the abandoned cart trigger. And that's it. Now we can save our campaign. Obviously this is going to be an ongoing campaign because every time someone abandons, we want it to go. You could also do abandoned carts between a time range. So if you had a Christmas abandoned cart campaign, you could set that for the week of Christmas, have it do special abandonment rewards or discounts that unlock as a result, and then you can still pre-fill with dynamic content. So extremely powerful, works really great, and very excited to launch this for you guys.